Welcome to the Life with Joey Calvo Podcast. I am Joey Calvo. We are slowly popping up on the screen here. Okay, there we go. And so,
Okay.
welcome to the Life with Joey Calvo Podcast. Um, Please continue to help support the victims of the California wildfires and the Texas floods. Today, our guest is Palmist Myrna Lou. And Myrna is, give me one moment.
Hi.
She teaches classes in palmistry with an insightful explanation of the lines and symbols of the palm and the accurate, compassionate, and listens. The modality employed is referred as to Asian palmistry, and her palmistry services have been booked for parties, private and corporate groups, and individual readings, entertainer, guest lecturer, and can hold seminars and workshops. Myrna Lou, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. And so, explain to me really how you got, what led you to be a palmist.
Well, I started out, I was 10 years old, and my mother gave me a book on palmistry. She was a nurse in a hospital. She couldn't come home because the next shift didn't show up, and it was a small little hospital, and I was noisy, and she had to shush me up because we stayed for 8 hours. So she sat me down on a couch and said, "Sit down here and read this book." She didn't look at the title, she didn't look at the author, and I just sat down and I couldn't understand one word in that book, but I could memorize all the pictures. And
Mhm.
every page had an illustration on it. So I went every day for 2 semesters after school, took 2 buses, transferred, showed up at that hospital and studied the book because they wouldn't let me take it home. It was written in 1895 by a Chinaman, and so it was
Okay.
an antique already back then. So then I looked for that book for 45 years and I couldn't find it, so I wrote my own. And mine is right here behind me. It's called May I See Your Hand.
Okay.
And that book is everything that I remembered from the one I learned on that I've been using all these years.
Okay. All right. So, what actually is palmistry?
Well, what it is the study of the lines on a human hand. And everybody's born with a little tiny hand and it has lines on it. And then as the baby grows, the lines grow and they move and they meander and new ones come because we have experiences every single day and they show up on your hand. So it's the
Okay.
study of the lines of the hand.
Okay. And so, um, so after all these years, why do you continue doing the palm readings?
It was just, my own mother asked me the same thing. Well, the reason I like it is I like to help people, and a lot of people are in a quandary. Their mind is, they can't make up their mind about something, or they're worried about something, and I can look on their hand and tell them what the future will bring. So, yesterday I did a reading with a man and his wife, and they're trying to sell their home. And it's in the mountains in Colorado where I used to live. And he said, "Are we going to sell it in September?" And I said, "No, but it's coming, and you're going to get 2 offers. One's going to be a low ball, and one's going to be about the price you want, but there's going to be a little dickering. So you'll
Mhm.
get a little less, but it'll be better than the first offer." So they're all excited. They're waiting to see. So I get 90 to 95% right. I'm not perfect. So it could be December when they get it, but it looked like October to me around Halloween.
Okay. All right. So, when you read a person's hand, what are you actually reading?
What am I seeing? Well,
Yeah.
there's 5 basic lines every one of us are born with. So it's a lifeline because you aren't here if you don't have that. And that line is the one on your, if you took your hand and you look, crinkle it up, there's a line that runs from your baby finger towards the middle of the hand. And that line right down from your fingers is your lifeline. Then I talk about the love line and the soulmate. Then I talk about work because we all have to work. Then I talk about the bracelets and reproduction. So all of those different lines are on there. Then there's symbols. So there's enough on a hand. I could probably do 4 hours on a hand.
Okay. So, what are you mentioned two of the basic lines? Can you explain or emphasize the other three?
I don't emphasize any of them. I look and see, I say to the person first, "Do you have any issues?" And everybody has issues. Then I say, what specifically do you want to know? And then they'll tell me, well, it's about the house I want to sell, or it's about a job I want to make sure I'm going to get, or am I up for it, or are they going to promote me? And all those questions are on the hand. They're asking it because your brain is what made the lines to begin with, right?
Okay.
Your brain
Oh,
creates. So the brain is going to have the answers.
okay. All right. Now you mentioned the book behind you. Are there any other books that you've written?
I wrote 4 of them. They're all right here. So the first
Okay.
one is called May I See Your Hand? And that's the one that, this is the best part. I live near Boulder, Colorado, and a man sat down at a fair in front of me, and I started to read his hand, and he says, I have a book at home that sounds just like you. And I said, was it brown? He said, yeah, how'd you know that? I said, was it a 6x9 size, which is kind of an odd size? He says, yeah. I said, does it have a hand on the front that kind of dips, looks like it's wavy? He goes, you know my book? And I said, that's the one I learned from. Well, I was born in Ohio. That's where I learned from it.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Boulder, Colorado, but he bought it in Maine. So he gave me the book, and I gave him a copy of mine.
Oh, that's cool.
So that
Okay.
validates everything I memorized and learned because my book follows that one almost to the letter.
Okay. And so explain about the other three.
So then the other 3, I wrote, the first one I wrote in 1996. It came out in 97. Then in 2003, I decided a lot of people that I see want to talk about love and where it is, or where are they with their soulmate, why are they miserable if that's their soulmate, what's going on. So I wrote a book called Soulmate Connections, and I had a TV show the same name. And so it means that 2 people who knew each other in another lifetime. You have to believe in reincarnation to believe in soulmate. So that book has 46 stories in there from people that I've read that are soulmate couples. So I wrote that to help people that are looking, because the first 17 pages is different things they need to know that most people don't know. Then after that was 2003. Then in 2004, I decided, why don't I write a book about everything else I talk about? So it's got murderers, kidnappers, embezzlers, blackmailers, UFO people. Everything else I see is in Diary of a Palm Reader. Then I
Okay.
didn't do anything for 10 years because I was working 70 hours a week at this, and it became a cookie monster.
Mm-hmm.
And so in 2014, I wrote Cruise to the Other Side, which is a novel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first novel. It's about a cruise ship and a psychic and the mother and daughter. And the mother falls down the atrium steps and she gets killed. She dies, and the daughter keeps visualizing and seeing her. And it was really creepy. And I was typing all night long some nights because I couldn't put it down. And I kept looking behind me because I was scaring myself a little bit while I was writing it. So that's where I am now. Now I have the 5th one I'm working on, but it's not ready to come out yet. It's only half done, and it's called What Happened on Emerald Deck, because every floor on a ship is called a deck, and
Yeah.
there's a kidnapping of a newborn baby.
Well,
That
that's
one.
going to be an interesting. That's going to be an interesting novel. So, what made you, in reference to soulmates? Let's go back to the soulmates one. What
Okay.
what made you concentrate on soulmates?
Well, because every woman that I read, and usually around the 40s, I was like 50 or 60 at that time, and they were 40s, and they would say, what do you see? I'm really miserable. There's nobody out there, and I want somebody that gets me, and I want to get their head, and that's what a soulmate is. You get each other, but you also are a partner, and you walk lockstep with each other, just like this, right side by side. And so I would look in their hand, and I'd say, well, there is a soulmate out there for you. You've been here 4 past lifetimes, so you have 4 chances, but 2 of them came and looked. You were married. Now you're divorced, and those 2 are gone. You have 2 more. All you need is 1. If you find 1 and you connect, you don't need anything else. So I got mine, and I'm on the 3rd marriage. The
Wow.
first one passed away. Second one was a divorce. And this one, we had 1 date. I'm waiting for the second one.
Yeah.
That was 31 years ago. So
Congratulations
I don't
on
know
that.
what I did with this picture now.
Yeah.
I had his picture sitting here.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what a soulmate is. It's somebody who gets you and you get them. So that's why I wrote about it. That's why I
Okay.
did the TV show about it.
Okay. So you did a TV show. Was it
It was
like?
in Denver, Colorado on cable, and it
Oh,
was
it was on
called
cable.
Soulmate Connection, same as the book.
Okay.
I have all my books. I sell them all, and they're also on Amazon. The only one that's out of print is only one I have is the first one. If you want to teach yourself, or if you want me to teach you on the phone,
Yeah.
what I do with that one is people call me from Europe and all over, and they have my book, and we
Mhm.
flip through the pages one at a time, and I teach them.
Okay. So how many? So in your career, how many poems have you actually read?
As of yesterday, 60,143 people. And I
Wow.
keep records. They're all documented, every single one of them.
Wow.
So my sister
And
was
you've been
sick.
doing this for and you've been doing this for how long?
75 years. I'm 85.
Wow. God bless you. God bless you on that. Um, and when did you start to take it from the being in person to TV and computer?
Well, first of all, my degree is in journalism, and it was radio TV. So those are all natural for me. So the TV thing just happened. I don't know how that happened. Somebody approached me and said, "We'll give you a room to put it in. We'll get you a band. We'll get you cameramen. You can have your hair and makeup done. Blah 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 blah." I said, "I'm for okay. I'll do it," and I did it. So
Mm-hmm.
the first one I did is on my website, and people could look that up and see it.
Yeah.
It's called Soulmate
And let
Connection,
me pull up the website, folks.
and it's
It's
also on face.
myrnalou.com.
It's everywhere. Yeah. And this is
And
my website, and
yep,
it's under videos, and it's www.myrnalou.com. I was
yep,
named for a movie star named Myrna Loy,
yep.
and my mother liked her. So anyway, my sister was number one. She was 6 years old. I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote it all down, everything I saw in her hand. So to this day, she's 81 now. She walks with her hands behind her. She won't let me look, but I memorize every hand I ever look at. My husband said I'm a savant because I remember everything. So I
Right.
know her hand by heart. I don't have to look.
Okay. Um, I don't have any other questions.
Well,
Um,
here's something I'd like to do. Every reading that I do, I ask everybody, fold your hands up and do this. So I want you to do that. Fold your hands, okay? And tell me which thumb is on top, left or right.
right.
Okay, that means you were born right-handed. Are you right-handed?
Yes, I am.
So you're normal. Okay. I was born left, got switched, and I'm a righty. So my mother, in my generation, they didn't want left-handed babies, so my mother made me a righty, but I'm actually a both. And
Mm,
everybody I've married have all been left-handed people because I'm one of them.
right.
Because I
Okay.
gravitate to the left.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in reference to, well, I'm already. So let's say,
Well, here's what I want you to do. Now undo your hands and put your right thumb on top since you are right-handed. I mean, put
yep.
your other one, put your left on top.
Put my left on top.
And how does that feel?
Different.
Okay. Do you like it or do you like the other way better?
I'm. It's more closed when it's right-handed.
Right. That's the test I do on every single person because somebody who got switched has trouble putting the other thumb up there. You didn't have
Yeah.
any
I
trouble.
mean, if I put the left hand out over it, I mean it's closed, but it looks like the right. It looks like it's like almost tight.
Well, it was more natural for you to have the right on top, and
Yeah.
that's why I said you're normal. So
Yeah.
I can't do that. When I put the right one on top, it feels like a foreigner up there, like it doesn't belong there. Like, what is that? Because
Right.
even though
Yeah.
I'm right-handed, my left, I could do it 500 times. My left
Yeah.
would come up every time
Yeah.
because I'm a
Um.
left. So that
So
means your brain is developing a certain way when you're a newborn.
okay. All right. So trying to think what else we can bring up in this. Um. And you're and So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, Myrna?
Okay, wait a minute. I found the picture of my husband. This is the soulmate picture. We were at the launch set. You see it?
Congratulations on that.
Yeah. So that's where I'm waiting for the second date.
Yeah. I'm actually waiting for my soulmate. I'm thinking I have one now.
Well, I have to see your hand. So just a minute.
Which hand do you need?
Right hand up like that, and let me look.
Hold on. Let's see if you can get it.
You got the soulmate mark. Raise it up a little bit. Okay. By the wrist, right here is a pyramid, and yours is down a little further. Take a look at your hand, and you'll see a thing that looks like this. You know what a pyramid looks like? Like that.
Okay.
It's the soulmate symbol.
Oh.
See it?
Yeah.
So either you have it or you're going to get it.
Wow. Now I know one person that's watching this video. I'm hoping is. Wow, I never knew that I had a soulmate.
There's a whole lot of good stuff on there. I'll tell you what.
Go for it. I want to. I really want to know now because
you see it, don't you?
I saw. Yeah, I saw the triangle.
Yeah, it looks like it's a triangle or a fork it's got a. Okay, that's what I call the soulmate mark.
Yeah.
That's the symbol.
And then because.
Okay, here's why. You're one side of that pyramid and somebody else is the other side, and you tie the knot. You become one. Whether it's a marriage or just a union, but that's what it means.
I just hope that the person's
got a bottom on it, so it has to have a base or a bottom, or it doesn't count. You have the bottom.
Okay.
So take a look at that again. You'll see there's a piece with a bottom going right across it. You see the bottom to it?
Okay.
It's a fork with a bottom on it.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Okay.
So the love line is different than the lifeline. So the lifeline is just a straightaway because it's only you, but a love line takes two people.
Okay. So, in reference to this podcast, I mean, I'm learning that it's going to go on for a bit. And I'm trying to see what else is looking good in my life besides the soulmate.
Okay, well then make it flat. Make it flat and hold it up right in front of me because I can't see it like that. Like this. I want to see a hand like that.
Okay.
Okay. So it shows that I don't know what you do for work besides this, but somebody's going to approach you and it says you're going to be offered a lot of money to do something. Career.
Right now, I am unemployed. Believe it or not.
It's a career change then.
Yeah.
It's going to be more money than you ever thought you could earn.
Do you think it's going to be from this podcast?
It could be. Somebody who sees the podcast sees how you're organized or how you do it, and they go, we need that guy on our team. You know, that could be, or it could be somebody who wants you to have your own show, not a podcast, a real one.
Well, believe it or not, I just sent out emails for radio sponsorship, and T-Mobile.
Right, you'd have to have sponsors.
Yeah, came back and is looking over it.
Well, this is going to it's going to surprise you, but you asked me to tell you.
Yeah, no.
So
I'm very surprised. I'm truly thankful.
I'll show you where work is, and you'll know. Okay. This is called your thumb, and this behind your thumb is called the heel of the thumb, right here.
Right.
And you have a mark there that's really deep. So turn around and look at your hand.
Okay.
And the really deep line is called the money line. Do you see that? It's going towards the middle of your hand, off of your thumb.
Okay.
The back of the thumb. I'll show you mine, but I don't know if you could see mine. Mine is a crease right here.
Okay. So
mine's a crease, yours is a stripe because you haven't done it yet. It's coming.
Okay. So there's this. So like.
It's just a line. It's just
right from here. Like from here.
That's it. You're right on it. Yeah, that's the line. That's the money line.
Wow.
I'm gonna blow your mind away.
You are blowing my mind. I mean.
You didn't know I was going to do that, did you?
No. Folks, I did not ask her in the beginning about this. This just came up because I was like, now I'm really curious.
Yeah.
I rarely have palms read ever in my life, and to hear this really just amazes me.
Okay,
so
everybody that I read, almost everybody goes, "Oh my God, you got me," or they go, "That was 100% me." So after all these years, I better be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, folks, I will let her know if it goes through because, like I'm saying right now, one did get back to me and is looking into it. And I actually had said by the end of this month.
The end of this month?
Well, yeah. Well, originally in reference to looking into expanding. That was a goal I had.
Exactly what that is. That's expansion. That's the exact word I meant to use. And I said but it's not going to be the podcast that you expand. This is somebody's going to come and talk to you just about you. And then they're going to take you on a journey to somewhere else. So maybe you have to go to California and do it out of LA. Or maybe it's some big thing in New York. I don't know where it is. I don't think it's where you're sitting now.
All right, so Philadelphia. Well, I've been wanting to get out of Philadelphia, so that's true.
They might say to you, we need a contract with you for 16 shows or 24 shows or whatever it's going to be. So
okay.
You say, okay, I'll try it, and then it'll just go from there.
Is Dallas any part of that? In any part of that?
Well, I can't see it really good. I'd have to have a better copy than just on, it's moving around here. It's going like this.
Right.
It's hard for me to see it, but I got what I needed.
Yeah.
I saw the money line, so you don't have it now. It's coming.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a great thing. I'm hoping.
But you don't have to go look for it. Somebody's going to approach you. That's what it says.
Ah, okay.
But it does have to do with sponsorship, so.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm hoping because what we're working on right now is actually expanding this podcast to be put on radio.
Okay, but that's not the same. That's not this.
It's not. That's not what this is looking at.
You're already working on that. This is something that you haven't even thought about.
Okay.
So it could be something totally different. There could be a thing where you have to go out on the road and you put on a show in different towns. I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's going to sound interesting.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, right now I've been working on, like even though you're saying this is something to come, I've been working on getting sponsorship to do, like I said, putting this podcast on a radio.
That would be. I wouldn't stop working on that, but maybe that's how you get introduced to the person in the real radio world.
Okay.
We could do something with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working with a radio industry giant right now, and he gave me the what I needed to do to put out the emails to those for national radio sponsorship. And like I said,
it's not that easy.
No, I know. Well, like I said, one has gotten back to me, and I'm just waiting to hear back from them if it's all go or not.
Yeah.
Well,
even if it doesn't go, let me tell you something. That would be a good practice for you for what's coming.
Okay. So, and you don't have a timeline idea of how long it'll be before it could happen?
It looks like it's this year. And this year only has a few months left.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean you start making the money that fast. That might be when you get approached. It will be this year.
Okay.
So you'll let me know if I'm right.
Of course I will.
Well, I have scrapbooks this fat full of thank you notes and
Oh,
letters and
wow.
invitations to baby showers and all kinds of things because when I predict it, I'm usually pretty right.
Well, I will tell you this. One, two things I'm working on in reference to. Um, One is a meet and greet. So it would be perfect for you to be a headliner, and that way you could read all the palms.
Right,
You'd be
that's
able to read
right.
your
So as
palms
soon
and
as
sell
you
your
get
books.
it, you let me know and I'll be your headliner.
Yeah. If
Well, I've been
my
approached. Okay, I live in Florida now, and I've been approached to do my own show here, and I'm not doing it. It's too much work at this age. I can't do
Okay,
that. I'm
well,
working 25 hours a week now. That's enough.
okay. So, well, when this happens, Myrna, you're going to be brought to Atlantic City.
I'll be the first one you call.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You'll be perfect. You'll be perfect. And then I already have a second person that would be interested. And
You
I
didn't
mean, it
know
would be very.
you didn't know if I was going to show you what I was going to tell you. You said,
No,
"What
I
do I
didn't.
see coming up?"
No. And I'm amazed. And
You
I
should
mean,
see
I
your
couldn't
face
be.
now. You should see
Yeah.
what you look like now from when you first started.
Yeah.
You're like glowing.
Wow. Yeah.
That just raised your
As a matter
blood
of fact,
pressure pretty good.
yeah. Matter of fact, the person that I usually share these podcasts with, besides
Yeah.
besides on YouTube, I think it's going to be amazed
Well, see,
as much as I am right now.
Okay, I know that has to do with personalities. It
Yeah.
has to do with people back and forth with you until you get something ironed out. You're going to need an attorney. So you might need an entertainment attorney because it's something with entertainment.
Mm.
So maybe you need to write that down.
Yeah, I am.
If you ever get approached, make sure that it's the real thing,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the gentleman that I'm working with is a radio legend. His family owned radio stations and stuff,
Yeah, that's good.
and
That's
he
what I said. It's good practice for you anyway.
yeah. So I mean, he got me to where um
Well, he's talking to you about expansion, and that's good.
yeah, and then that ad that you saw is another person I started working with,
Well,
and
but
and
you may do that, and then the other comes in, or it may be because of that. See? How
okay,
did you meet that person?
that person was from the first person, and that
Okay.
person came from the guest I had on yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So and then on top of that, that guest referred me to another guest,
Okay.
and that person's coming on the podcast in November?
In the future.
No, October, I think. Hold
Okay.
on. I got to double check myself. October.
Okay. And then
So-
you had me today, and you asked
And
me
then I had
what's
you
coming.
today, and then unfortunately I had a guest postponed their podcast for Friday, so I got 2 extra days now to work on me, and now realizing that there's a money line that's coming, the soulmate that's coming.
Well, but you also have the money line, so
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
that's important too.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that money line. So I'm seeing so much, and like I said, these ads right now are to help me get through, until something
Well,
happens.
first of all, sponsors are hard to get. Then when you get one, they only want to do it for a certain amount of time
Hmm.
to see if it's going to work or not. If it doesn't stimulate their business, they're not going to keep being your sponsor.
Right,
So
right.
you wanted to make their business perk up too.
Yeah,
So it's
So-
horrible. It's hard work.
yeah, it is. It's gonna be. Yeah, and I'm prepared for it though, Myrna. I'm prepared for it, and definitely, in reference to, like I said, the soulmate.
Well, that's why they call me the specialist, because I can really see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to see that now and realizing it is.
Well, but I proved every line. I showed you where to look and what it is, and you saw it.
Yeah.
I'm not making it up.
No, folks. She ain't making this up. I mean, to see what I'm seeing right now.
And then you can't see it on the hand because they made up a little story. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I show every single line and prove it.
Right, yeah.
And if you prove it, you can't discount it.
Yeah. And I mean, to see that there is a money line coming is the best thing that I can look.
That's why I said your face changed.
Yeah. Hey, that's a shock. Yeah, it's a shock to me.
News.
Yeah.
Now, if nothing happens at the end of this year, I'm not God. So it could be January 1st,
So we're looking at January 1st for everything, huh?
Well, but it could be it happens before then, or it could be anytime between then and,
Well, just to give you an idea, Myrna, if this happens before October, I was planning the meet and greet for October 5th. I got to double check.
Oh, no, it's not going to be that fast. I already know that.
Okay.
In the future, a couple of months. So that's what I said.
Okay.
But actually, October is a couple of months. This is August.
Yeah.
So you got half of August, little of August, all September. Might be the end of October. Could be around Halloween.
Okay. Well, the tentative dates that I was doing originally for the meet and greet thing was October 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Okay.
But I have it on hold. And then what I'm also doing, and it may interest you, is I turned 55 on March 25th.
Right. I ask everybody their age. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm 54 right now, almost 54 and a half.
Well, actually, we're all 9 months older than we think we are because your mother carried you for 9 months. And the kind of palmistry I do is from Asia, and they believe that you're conceived when your birth is conception, not the day that your mother told you is your birthday.
Okay.
So actually, my birthday's November, and in February I turned 86. I hate that. So
my birthday actually would not be. Let's see.
So I said, when I'm 90, I'll probably be saying, "Let me see your hand, dear." I'll still be doing
that would have been my next question. Where are we looking at in 5 years?
Yeah. Somebody's going to quit, and I can't stop because I like it. I get a kick out of helping people. So.
And I appreciate the hand. I appreciate that reading.
Well, because I just now gave you a little up, and so that gives me an up too.
Yeah.
See.
And it not just gives me an up; it gives somebody else an up.
No, I wish you could see yourself.
I do. I do see myself on the screen.
Your face is all lit up,
I'm you're right. I can see the smiling and the happiness, and it's just so.
It's called hope.
Yeah.
It's hope, and it's called the future is going like this to you.
Yep. Now we're just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for it to open up the door and say, "Walk in, here you go."
Well, it's going to be a little harder than that. They're going to approach you with a proposal.
Okay.
You got to think it through. Is this good or isn't it good?
Okay. Well, like I was starting to say, in reference to my 55th birthday in March.
Yeah.
What I started doing yesterday, and I just got a little more information today, is I'm going to do a birthday podcast.
Okay.
It would be at a restaurant that's owned by a classmate of mine. And I'm gathering, I would have all my previous guests, which would include you. Okay. And it's just going to be a regular podcast. It's going to be like 4 hours, but it's a birthday party at the same time. But I would have you come up and, interview you and, and so on.
Like it is now, or in person?
Yeah, like it is now, but it'd be.
Oh, not in person.
No, it would be in person at that time.
Oh, okay.
At that time, it'd be in person because I would have about 100 people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't put all your energy into that because of what's coming.
Yeah. And with that, I just reached out to someone I know that's been on the podcast as well. I'm looking at that person to MC it, like introducing me and bringing in and doing other, being a part of that podcast as
you're
well.
Talking about next March.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here.
I'll go. Yep. I'll do it.
All right. I will definitely let you know.
Yeah, write my name down on that list.
You know what? I'm going to right now. Now I gotta find my pens. My pens are all over the place. There we go. Okay. Let me get this.
Just say I will do your birthday thing.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I have something to say.
Go ahead.
I always have something to say, but if anybody wanted a reading with me, when I do them on the internet, I do a 5 or 6 page typed report, and it's single spaced. It's not a big, long, double spaced thing. Mm-hmm. And it's very intimate. It's really about the person. It's not, generalized. It's very specific.
Okay.
I do them, people from all over the world. I've talked to people in 93 countries.
Wow.
They all understand it, and if they can't read English, they have somebody read it to them.
Okay.
And that's pretty interesting.
Yes.
So any
definitely.
of your viewers, if they wanted it, I normally charge $120 for a reading, but when I'm on a podcast, I say I'll give it to them for $100.
Okay.
I'm giving a $20 discount.
All right. So when you go to myrnalou.com, mention that you saw it on the Life with Joey Calvo podcast.
Well, they have to say they saw it here on the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let them know that you saw it on the Life with Joey Calvo podcast, and you will get a $20 discount. Let me put that down.
But they need to have my email because they're going to have to email their picture of their hand to me. So if they're right-handed, I need the right hand. If they're left-handed, I need only the left hand.
Okay.
And then I tell them I need their age, their hand, and any questions they have.
Okay.
So I do my own spiel first, and then if they have a specific area, I look there too. Okay, so my
I got your email. So just give me a minute.
Okay.
And
if they were going to email me, it would be Palmist, PALMIST.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
It's spelled M.
Hold on. Myrna, hold on a minute. You said Palmist?
PALMIST and then my name, MyrnaLou.com.
Okay.
And Myrna Lou is one word, just like Mary Lou is one word.
Yep. Give me one moment then. Let me do it this way.
So first of all, whenever I do a show, if it's a good show, most of them are, I get lots of readings. So one of them I got 40 out of Canada from a show I did.
Wow.
Then I did one in North Carolina before the hurricanes came, and I got 42 from that one. And it takes quite a while to go through those.
Yeah.
And we had a hurricane here, and I couldn't do them for a couple days, and I always promise a 3-day turnaround.
Yeah.
So if somebody signs up, I get it out in 3 days.
Okay.
So that's pretty good, too, because some people wait 2 weeks. So actually, I love what I do, and everybody doesn't get to do what they love. So I worked for corporate for 35 years, and I did this on the side. And then one day my husband said, "You don't need to work so hard. I make enough for all of us," and I was helping raise his kids. So he said, "Why don't you just do this a little more?" And that's when it became a 70-hour thing.
Well, I put it up. Email Myrna Lou.
I just see it. It's right there. Yeah.
And so if you mention the podcast, she will do it for $100.
Right. And
That's a $20 discount.
And on my website, it tells you how to do it too. So
Okay.
How to get in touch.
So yeah, and also go to myrnalou.com as well, and hopefully, Myrna Lou will tell you the most amazing things that I just learned.
You just learned one little teeny bit. There's a whole lot more.
Yeah, and she just blew me out of the water on this. I didn't, like I said, I kept thinking that something was going to happen, and now I have the feeling that it will. It's just I just got to wait for it to happen.
Well,
and
we all have antenna, that invisible antennas up here. So you have to keep yours paying attention, be alert.
Yeah.
But
and Myrna Lou, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. You're definitely welcome to come back on anytime.
I was supposed to be on earlier, but I had a shoulder replaced.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
just coming out of the sling tomorrow. I took it off today for the show. But I've been wearing my thing with my hand like this.
Yeah. Well, it was great to have you on, Myrna.
I had a good time.
And definitely, anytime you want to come back on, you just let me know. If you do get anybody that from the podcast, that mentions the podcast, please let me know. I definitely let you know what's going on. And in reference to...
Well, we're going to keep in touch because I'm going to do your birthday thing.
Yes. I definitely will let you know. Like I said,
okay.
If what you said is going to happen, that's going to happen in the best way possible. Because
so far you have 2 really good things that we're showing, and I only looked at 2 out of the 5 basic lines. So
wow,
there's other stuff there,
Yeah, but the 2 main ones are the ones that really got me. Yeah, but definitely, I am truly thankful that you came on the podcast today, and I thank you for that.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm going to take the glasses off.
Yeah, and
I always have fun on every show because I get to do what I know how to do. I'm not afraid, and I know my subject. So
right, and you're welcome to come back. Like I said, you're welcome to come back on anytime. And like I said, we'll keep in touch.
Well, you're going to let me know if you hear anything.
Yes, Myrna, I promise. I definitely promise. If not, somebody will be yelling at me to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody will remind me to do it.
I won't know unless I hear from you because I'm not going to hear it through the ethers,
I definitely will let you know, Myrna, what happens from this point on.
Okay.
And thank you, everyone, for watching the Life with Joey Calvo podcast. God bless you all.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.